me what you see when you look at me. Do you see another brother lost in these streets looking for his soul?
Trying to find my soul.
Or do you see another brother searching for lost souls in these streets? A street soldier.
Street soldier.
Here to help you get that chip off your shoulder, warm your colder days and sober your drunken ways, and find a way to help you get over these hurdles placed in our path. And this is not meant to amuse you. This is for all those who have questions but are afraid to ask.
I won't be afraid. I won't be afraid. No. When times get hard, you lose your way. Open your mind and hear what I say.
This is a message for the hard and the soft. To those who tune in weekly and to those who keep an eye out for 8 p.m. on Sundays and turn their radios off. The truth hurts. The cloth has been pulled. We're walking around half dead. Use this show as your IV. Alive and Free is a new movement. We've achieved self-destruction. A street soldier promotes self-improvement.
Streets couldn't be no colder, so I gotta be a soldier. It shouldn't be this hard for me. Even when it seems so hopeless, I gotta keep my focus. I'm glad to be alive and free, yeah. Streets couldn't be no colder, so I gotta be a soldier. It shouldn't be this hard for me. Even when it seems so hopeless, I gotta keep my focus. I'm glad to be alive and free, yeah.
Good evening, good evening. This is Lady Estelle, the Street Soldier Crew, and we're back for another Sunday evening with you. Your host this evening is glad to see that we have reached the end of the year. We are still alive and free. Your host, Dr. Joseph E. Marshall Jr.
I love the way you put that. We have reached the end of the year and we are still alive and free. Thank you, because that's what this show is all about. Staying alive and free. Thank you, Lady E. Thank you, Lady E. Welcome, everybody. It is the holiday season. Wow, man, this came fast, but it's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. And I just want to start as we wrap up this year, and just thank everybody for being here each week with us, and just thank everybody for being here with us. It's been another year of wonderful, alive and free street soldier radio shows. Great calls, great guests, but there's really only one purpose, and that is keep you alive and free. I mean, we a Stop the Violence show. I tell people, they say, you got a hard job, Dr. Marshall. Yes, we do. We have a hard job. We are trying to keep people alive and free in a world full of violence, not just a neighborhood, not just a community, not just a city, not just a state, not just a country, but a world that uses this violence to solve its problems. So, yes, I just want to thank you for listening to us and taking seriously the things that we suggest, because it is for a noble and wonderful purpose to keep you alive, unharmed by violence, and free from incarceration. It's that simple. That's simple. So we got something for you, for those who have been listening to us and take the things we say here. Says we got something for you tonight. Just listen. Just listen. I do this, and I mean this sincerely. I'm gonna get to you. So, and it's gonna come with something that I want to know. But first, let's say hello to everybody. Let's start with Ann. How are you? As we approach the gift-giving time of the year.
I am very excited that we are on winter break. It's very nice. And happy, just happy to, I don't know, just, ready for 2026.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
But you got to get Christmas and all of that.
2 weeks.
Oh, you're not skipping over Christmas, right?
No, this one we're gonna kind of take it easy and stay local and low key. We kind of did it big with Thanksgiving and visited family, and that was really, really nice. But there's just a lot going on, and it's just, for me, it was like I just want to sit and breathe, enjoy the Christmas lights that we have up, watch the Christmas movies, drink hot cocoa, just coming back to that kind of like getting away from like the hustle and bustle of everything and just kind of like coming back and spending that quality time together, I think is really important. That's what I wanted to focus on. Reading books, right? I have this stack of books and I opened up 2 of them last night and I was like, let's do this.
That's why I always ask the second question, because you're going to get a lot more you do than you do with that first.
That's me. It's okay. So thank you for asking.
Phil Mo, how you doing? You ready for it? How much is it? You spending a lot, man, or how's it gonna be for you?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a last minute shopper.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Watch my back.
Yeah, watch your back.
We did that. I've been reading this book called Crazy Smart. Is it called Crazy Smart? Yeah, Crazy Smart.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You ain't gonna tell us what it's about, right?
It's about artificial intelligence.
Ooh. Oh, so okay. So when you finish, give us a little 411 on that, okay?
Oh, it's crazy.
All right. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
All right. Okay. Let's not do it tonight because it might take.
It's very interesting. You could take a whole show.
I was like, yes.
We'll have reviews.
And we'll have to do a show. We'll have to do an AI show.
Yeah. You should.
No,
it's gonna be hard and alive and free with AI. Trust.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You will be a guest on that show, okay?
Right
hey, look, man, look. I'm all in for that. Anything that jeopardizes alive and free, I want to talk about right here. So, what's up, man?
What's happening, family?
What's up, brother? What's up? You good?
Couple more days till the big day, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I just want you to know I got my red hat, my red boots, I got my red suit, and Black Santa Claus is on the job. Black Santa is on the job.
Santa.
I'm spending money. I'm picking up gifts. I'm wrapping gifts. I'm telling the elves to hurry up. I'm doing the whole thing this year.
Black Santa. All right, brother. All right, man.
Slim.
You gotta gain some weight, Malcolm.
What's that?
You gotta gain some weight to be Black Santa.
Hey, no, look, I'm slim Black Santa, okay? Cool and slim.
Slim and trim.
That's right, brother.
He ain't giving up his identity. He's gonna be Slim Back Santa. I love that. Lady E, you ready?
Well, no, it's in progress. Okay. I am really enjoying this as the kids get older, the way the gifts look.
Yeah.
So it's really kind of fun to see. And it's really gonna be fun to see when they get their little bags. It's gonna be like no more, Legos, trucks, cars.
Yeah, them days is over.
All that's very different. And it's kind of wonderful to, to see and go through the changes and watch them transition from one level of their lives to the next. It's pretty wonderful.
Okay. All right.
Doc, one thing that's funny at my house is Black Santa don't wrap gifts very well. So everybody
they have to.
All the kids know when it's my gift because the paper, the wrap is it just ain't right. It just has to look right. One side all big, corners ain't really tucked in.
You didn't fold the corners.
No, I try to fold them, then it just be all.
Hey, man, I can't wrap no gifts either, brother.
I don't wrap gifts.
I ain't wrap no gifts.
I just give people the gifts.
Nah, man, I'm good with the bags and the tissue on top.
Maybe because I don't have kids, I don't wrap gifts.
Yeah, no, I had kids. I could never wrap no gifts. I had him. I couldn't wrap his gift.
Here you go, boss.
I wrap them, but let me tell you, they don't look good.
They don't look good. No.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that's mom's thing. Mom wrap.
Yeah. They love wrapping gifts. My mom used to love it. Like it was a competition, like an Olympics.
Yeah, the wrap Olympics.
Wrap that gift. You see how I wrapped it? I'm like, what? They're just gonna tear it up.
Tear it up right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I'm thinking anyway. So,
All right. One more thing before we get to it. All right, let's do this. Real tree, artificial tree. Real tree, artificial tree.
Oh, I went for the real tree this year.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Picked it
All
up
right.
on Thanksgiving night.
A
Yeah.
2 foot,
Yeah.
3 foot real tree.
3 foot real tree. I like
Nice.
that. And
Oh, we did artificial with the lights on, same tree, 3 years. It's
Lit.
yep.
I feel it. That works.
you ain't got to clean up.
The hardest part is getting up in the attic. Ugh.
Lady E?
No tree.
No tree. Okay.
No tree.
Okay. Okay.
But the inside and all the outside of my house looks like a Hallmark movie
Oh.
Yeah.
without the tree.
Yeah, honestly,
That's tight.
speaking of Hallmark movie, I've seen every Hallmark movie. Look, from the
Let's
end
see.
of from
The
the
best holiday
November
movie.
November through
my lights
December
on?
31st. It's
Did
all
my
about
lights work?
Hallmark and Lifetime. By the way, you want to see some black people in the Christmas
Beautiful,
movies, you
man.
got to go
You
to
see my
Lifetime.
you
'cause
see my
Hallmark
little
don't do a lot. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
around my
Oh.
little that's
That's
my
nice.
little bar, yes.
And
That's
if
nice.
you want to see it, Street Soldiers, you
Tell
can
'em
go
to
ahead and
see it.
check us out on YouTube Live at Stay Alive and Free.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Mrs. Dell. Very beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty.
All right, we're gonna. By the way, my thing is, I'm getting ready to transfer a bunch of money into another account so I can just like spend. I'm ready. I did. Once I get my mind around
Yeah.
like you just gonna lose.
Yeah.
Give it up. You're cool,
Yeah,
right?
that's the
I gotta
plan.
move it, and then
Good
tomorrow
stuff.
I got one account that all the money come out, so I'm good. All right, let's get into today's show. By the way, if anybody out there want to tell us about your holiday season, your Christmas season is going to be spent, you are invited to do that as you
Still
answer this
laughing at
other
you.
question. What'd you say, sir?
Lady E laughing at you
Why she laughing at me?
because you got to put the Christmas money in a separate account just so you feel okay to spend it.
Yeah, I do.
She laughing at you.
Well,
Malcolm, you could have just held that.
I mean, I mean, change what I do, but it made me feel better. I don't know. I got a certain amount. I'm gonna put it over here. And
Hey.
it worked though.
That's
But the
smart.
people when they get together, they don't ask me what I did. They just thank you.
That was funny. Sorry, lady.
Do when you and Malcolm exchange gifts, do you guys do like the mob kiss on the cheek
Come on.
and you pat them the envelope or
The
something?
mob kiss on the cheek. No.
Oh man, we just be like, hey, we do a little dap up.
Oh,
you
We
know?
I'm
do the
joking.
dap. We do the dap thing.
Little dap.
The pops. And
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
Okay,
Stuff
got you.
yeah,
Let me tell you that my grandsons who tower over me, these big boys. Oh my goodness, it's too bad I can't just flash up a picture. The mob stuff, the cool kid stuff, they don't do that. They see Gigi and they give me a real hug. It shouldn't matter. That's your son. You can give him a real hug. That dap, what's that?
Can me and Malcolm do our thing?
That's true.
You and Malcolm do anything you want.
We do.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, for me, I appreciate, the boys they don't get into that, I'm about to be 16 now.
Well, you the grandmother.
that's
Don't do that to
different.
grandmother.
That's different.
Don't do it to grandmother. Ain't nobody do that to
Yeah,
grandmother.
you can't dap up
Do it to my
grandma.
grandma. Don't no boy do that to grandmother. No.
Okay, well, you got a point.
Yeah.
No, grandmas don't dap anyway.
That's true.
All
What was
right.
that?
All right. I'm gonna throw the number out right now because I want you to jump on the phones when I tell you what we're talking about. The phone number is 877-955-1061, 877-955-1061. And I've done this show a couple of times, and I really mean this. This show was special. We've had a bunch of shows this year, and like I said, we got the toughest job in the world, and that is stopping the violence. When we say alive and free, we mean we really want you and everybody out there to stay alive and free. But I know that's tough to do. I know that's tough to do for a lot of people because they seem to think that the way to solve any issue they have is through violence. And so just recently, what have we had? We've had, I wrote this down, Coach John Beam, right? The elder in Oakland who was shot. The Brown University shooting. right? The Brown University shooting. I mean, this is the last, 3 or 4 weeks, right? The Stockton shooting at a birthday party, right? I mean, a birthday party. We mentioned this. We dedicated the last few shows to all the victims of these particular acts of violence. I read today, and there are at least 9 dead, 10 others injured after a late night mass shooting at a bar in Johannesburg, South Africa, right? And that's international.
Wow.
Right?
Well, and you had the Australia,
the Australian,
yeah,
right?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's just insane. Locally, we had the shooting at Burton High School. Somebody went to school and shot, and we all know these incidents of violence that just, I don't know, they rip at people, they tear at people, they hurt people. I think, and we struck a good balance between talking about the horrible things, the terrible things, and the things that are good. I mean, because if you can't live in the emergency room all the time, right? You got to be up in there in the preventive health part of the hospital, right? And so we've done that. But tonight, and I mean this, I say, I really want to thank all of you out there who are not, did I say that? Not doing those things. And I've done this before. I want to thank people who are not shooting people, who are not robbing people, who are not diddying people, right? Who are not, just think of all the horrible things you can think of, who are letting people die of natural causes, right? I really want to thank all of you out there. And I've asked this question before, and I really mean this, is what is your secret? What is your secret? You might think I'm joking, but I'm not. I want to know why you don't resort to violence. Why you don't. So this is a question we ask our young people, right? What's your secret? What keeps you doing right? What keeps you from doing wrong? What keeps you doing right? What keeps you from doing wrong? And we asked it to the kids on Tuesday, and they actually said why. Why don't you? Yeah. And I think, and I don't mean this in a callous or disrespectful way, but you know how in families you got the one kid causing all the trouble, right? And you spend more time trying to get them, and then the kid who's the good kid, like, what about me? About me, So tonight I want to give the time to you that are not doing stuff. The people that, when I go outside, I ain't got to worry about you, right? When my family's around you, if I'm at a gathering, if I'm at an event, if I'm at what is it? Why, tell me what's your secret. Why don't you do it? Because we got a lot of people that do it. 877-955-1061. And I'm going to write your answers down. And maybe I'll package them and sell them, trying to make. No, I just want to know, what is your secret? What keeps you doing right? What keeps you from doing wrong? This is the season. What is the season? Good, peace on earth and goodwill towards men, right? This is the season. Isn't this the season? The season of joy, love, and peace.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll ask for people to stop wars, because, well, this is a season of peace. Some people have a season of peace the entire year.
Mm-mm.
Some people live a life like that. They don't just think about, they don't need an appeal to say, some people are just like that. And I want to know what your secret is. I don't care what it is. Please tell us. I will write it down. And I'm going to give you a gift just for telling me your secret. And a little something, something. You remember that song? Who made that song?
Maxwell.
Thank you. Right. A little something, something, just cause you don't do it and you tell me your secret. Because you know something other people don't know. Right? You must know something. And I want you to share that with the world. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. 877-955-1061. As many of you can get in, I want to hear your secrets. I got a little something for you just for telling me what it is and for being somebody that we don't have to worry about. You know, you have people come over your house during the holidays, right? You know, really. You hope you get people you ain't got to worry about, right?
Yeah.
Some jump off, you don't hope, you know, no, man, you know, because they in your house. 877-955-1061. We got somebody who wants to begin telling me their secret. Please do so. Go right ahead. Hi, you're on Street Soldiers.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Thanks.
I just wanted to say my secret was to like just know who you are in this world and who you want to be and center yourself and say like I want to be a good person. I want to treat others with respect and love, and that's who I want to be.
Hold on, I'm writing that down. Now, hold on. I love that. I want to know who you are, right? And I want to be a good person. Mm-hmm. See, I think that's the
knowledge itself.
And knowledge itself.
Thank you.
That is wonderful. So now hold on. Just because you are that person.
Got a new caller. Sorry.
Oh, we were going to give you something.
We got our information.
We got info?
Yeah.
You going to get something from us?
Hello?
Okay. Oh, go. It's your turn. Thank you. What's your secret?
My secret is I'm a strong believer. I'm cut from a different cloth, and my children are all raised positive. I lost a son to the street in 2007, and my husband 6 months prior to him.
Oh, Lord.
All my children, my son is one that gives back for his birthday. He doesn't accept any gifts or anything for his birthday. He gives back to the homeless. He feeds the homeless.
Wow.
He takes care of the homeless. And that's like year round, but more so when it's his birthday. Instead of him asking for gifts and looking for gifts, he gives back.
That's a special man.
What a special person.
Yes.
So, hold on. Did you teach him that, or where did he get that kind of?
Yes, sir. Yes, I did.
Well, what did you tell him? I mean, because he's different from the world. So
you have to tell these young men and these young women that it's not always about receiving something. It's, you know, you have to learn how to give back at times. And he took that and he ran with it. And just 4 years ago, he started doing this on his own. He said, Mom, I don't need a birthday cake. I don't want any dinner. We're going to do this. He went out and took money out of his own pocket, hard-earned money that he worked for. And we put together 200 bag lunches. He went out and he bought socks and hygiene things, blankets, took donations from family and friends as far as clothing that they didn't wear anymore, and we gave it all back. My daughter adopted children, 4 young men on top of her own family. So
bless you. That's all I got to say. Bless you. Lady E, say something. I mean, this is your time. Jump in. Bless her.
What?
Yeah, so
I say?
I mean, you know, when you're a strong believer, you tend to put that and feel that in your children. So
thank you so much.
I just kept that going from what I was taught and what I was raised on.
Okay. We're going to get you a little something just for you calling in and telling us that. You know, it's better to give than receive. It is the season of giving. Lady E.
This is a perfect example of a legacy of love and gratitude. Blessings to you and your family.
Wow.
How old is your son?
God bless you.
We got a new caller.
We didn't get that. All right, you are on Street Soldiers. What is your secret? Please share. What keeps you doing it right? What keeps you from doing wrong? Go ahead. You're on Street Soldiers. Hi. You there?
I'm trying to be more persistent in my life.
Try to be
more.
Say that again.
More persistent and more courteous.
Try to be more
and more giving.
And more giving. Yeah. Are there times
we take for granted? We take it for granted what we have these days.
Yes.
And I'm so thankful to have everything I have, a family, you know. So I'm just thankful for this year, praying for everybody. Just want to keep it going.
We do take things for granted. You are absolutely right. We take things for granted. And see, the thing is, it can all be gone in the blink of an eye, right? Just like that, based on the decisions that you make. So that's your secret. I appreciate that. You're going to get something from us here at Street Soldiers. All right, next one. We got callers coming in. This time, say your name, where you're calling from, so we can get a little data, and tell us your secret. What keeps you doing right? What keeps you from doing wrong? Hi.
Oh, thank you. My name is Michelle. I'm calling from Richmond, California. So I'm in the Rich. I've been working on violence prevention since I was 14 years old because I saw a lot of my friends, people I know went to school with, unfortunately, be victims of violence. And I think, like the last caller, it's a couple of things. My faith in God.
Yes.
That, you know, the Bible for me says, be angry and do not sin. It doesn't mean that we can't be angry. We have to have emotional intelligence and understand, yeah, there's going to be things out here where we need justice. But understanding that I do believe that God takes care of things and that we're supposed to treat people with humanity and love and dignity. And so that's what I try to do in everything that I do. And I try to work for justice in different ways, work to help others in different ways. And it's never steered me wrong. So I can't say that it's always been easy, but I can say is that you have a mental condition that you're fighting within yourself as human beings. We're always fighting that other nature. And so we have to be able to overcome that by understanding the only way that you can really show people how to love is to love on them, especially when they feel like they're unlovable. So that's our job, is to love people when they don't even see that love in themselves. And I get that strength from my faith.
Whoa. Oh, you just good. You good. Let me tell you something. You good. One of my boys told everybody Dr. Marshall's good for nothing. And they said, why you say that? He said, you're good for no reason at all. And that's what, you're just good to be good. I love that. Everything you said, that is so spiritual. Lady E, you're the one. That is just, I can't say enough about you. Thank you so much. And I understand getting involved in violence prevention and losing folks and said, I can't take no more of that. So thank you for your mission in life, and thank you for your wonderful attitude. And we got something for you. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you all. Thank you for what you're doing.
Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa. 877-955-1061. Tell us your secret. I'm writing all of these down. What keeps you doing right? What keeps you from doing wrong? What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Rich from the city.
What's up?
Yeah, I got a question for you.
A question for me?
How would Malcolm X answer your question?
I don't know. I have to ask Malcolm. I don't know that. Honestly, but
just comparing,
but what
Martin Luther King,
but we go to
and different approaches on things, and the different views.
I know.
Of their God.
But I want to know yours. Now okay. This is about you. Okay, as Lady E would say.
I'm scared. My thing is I'm scared, so I run away.
You scared?
I run away from the violence. I'm scared.
You scared? Okay, man. Look, I ain't gonna laugh at you. Because my number, I got like 3, and the first one, what keeps me doing right? And I said this before. What keeps you from doing wrong? Fillmore, please listen. I do not want to go to jail. That's real. Is he gone?
Nah, he's still there.
No, Mike, I don't.
No, I'm here. I'm here.
I don't want to go to jail. I will go to jail, talk to brothers. I help brothers get out in and out. But I don't like, even when I'm there, I'm like, man, I gotta get it. I do not want to go to jail. So whatever works for you, scared, not wanting to jail. Thank you, because I ain't got to worry about you, brother. I can invite you in because, you're too scared to do something, which is wonderful. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I really do. All right. Have a great holiday. Kwanzaa is coming up. Hanukkah, whatever your thing is. 877-955-1061. Share us your secret. As soon as you get in, we will get, and we got something for you. We really do. We got some Mike on. Mike. We good? Oh, no. Okay. Yes. Got a call? No. If not,
we'll just
okay.
Talking.
Okay. All right. I want to ask. Let me ask the crew to share what theirs is. And as soon as we get a call, we got the call already.
Right now, yeah.
All right. Hi. Tell us your name, where you're calling from, and what is your secret What keeps you doing right? What keeps you from doing wrong?
My name is Emmanuel from Novato, California. My secret is God. You know, like when you got God in your life, like the goal in that is being good to others.
Yeah.
Sharing His word. Basically living it, not just speaking it, and that if you do good, it'll shine and it'll show without you saying anything and doing anything. Just being yourself.
So where did you learn this? Were you raised like this, or did you go through an experience and you came to that, you know, to where you are now? How did you learn to be like this?
I was raised like this. My mom raised me like this. Speaking it and that. Hello?
Yeah, yeah, you back. Go ahead. Finish up. Go right ahead.
I was raised like this. My mom showed me this. I've been in that religion since I was born, basically.
Oh, can I ask how old you are? I'm just curious. You ain't got to tell me if you don't want to.
I'm 26.
All right, man. Congratulations to Mom. Seriously, tell her from us. I hope Mom is still with you, right? If she's not, then congratulations.
Yeah, she's still. Yeah, I got 2 daughters, and then I take them to church like every Wednesday and Sunday, to the same church where my mom took me, and my mom currently goes there too.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Happy holidays to you and your family. Tell your mom said she did a good job. All right. 877-955-1061. I'm writing all these secrets down, and I'm writing these down. I'm gonna publish them. All right. What's your secret? You are on Street Soldiers. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Philip. I am from San Jose, California.
Thank you, Philip.
And I just want to say the thing that actually keeps me from doing wrong is knowing the wrong that I have done before and don't want to revert to going back to that.
Got you.
I've spent some time in the system.
Yeah.
And I know what it feels like to be alone and not to have anybody. And then the thing that keeps me doing right is because I have a little one. And I don't want her or any of her friends to be subject to that same situation. So I want them to be better than me. So what keeps me doing right is knowing that I have babies that depend on me to be the person that I need to be.
Man, it's quiet because I'm letting that marinate. I'm just going to let that lay on people. That is so profound and so beautiful. Lady, you got the hearts going up on the screen. That is just look, man, thank you. Thank you for your child. You know, thank you as an example to others. You know, we have a saying that we use with our young people: good advice, bad example cause confusion, right? And we don't want to confuse nobody. And plus, let me say this: a lot of people go in the joint, they get out. I don't know if they forget or whatever, but they end up going back, right? That's what recidivism is all about. And I know it's a challenge to actually change and become the person you were, you know, created to be. So, man, I'm loving it, brother.
Oh yeah, crazy thing is I couldn't stay out to save my life, and then all of a sudden it was just like, I am tired of this.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
And I know I can be better than those, especially those that claim when they get home, I can't do nothing. I can't find a job. No, that's not true. Because, I mean, it's hard, but I got 5 jobs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen to you. Man, say that for all the other brothers out there who are out and like, man, I'm trying, it ain't working for me, man. You know, I gotta go do something, man. I can't quit. You got 5 jobs.
They should not give up, because there is something out here for everybody. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you look at it. Don't feel pity for yourself. Get out here and do it.
Beautiful.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, happy everything, brother. You are alive and free. Hi, you're on. Give me your name, and your city, and what's your secret? Thank you.
I'm calling from SF, and I'm originally from Miami, Florida. And I've been on sides of all walks of life. I've seen a lot of things. I've been through a lot of things. I lost my parents when I was a child, and that hurt me a lot. I was forced to take over this world alone. After did time in prison, and when I left prison, I never looked back. Let's say you look back, you would go back. So I never looked back. I never went back. I got almost 10 jobs after being in prison. I knew God was on my side. I believed in doing good by people because karma is real.
Yes, it is.
You have good karma or you got bad karma. So I'll make sure that I'm good to people. And I give back by listening to people's problems, by letting them understand that they too have a purpose in life. And they have to believe that, have hope, faith, and trust in God. That those three things in God, that you have there's no way he's not real. God is very powerful. God can do all kinds of things for all of us. And what I'm going to say is this: good comes. We all can do good if we wanted to. We can do bad, but good is easier than doing bad.
Thank you so much for calling in and sharing it with us. That was, Lady E, so much spirituality is coming through as people's anchor, can I say that? For doing good, keep doing right, keep from doing wrong. That's why I want to know what it is for each of us, because for each of us, it's got to be something. I mean, whether you're scared, whether it's jail, whether it's your kids, in the end, you either do something or you don't do something. So I really appreciate the Street Soldiers calling in and sharing with us. You still got some time. Please give us a call, 877-955-1061, and share what is your secret. What do you know that a lot of other folks doing this damage to their lives and to other people's lives? What is it that you know? What keeps you doing right? What keeps you from doing wrong? 877-955-1061. Fillmore, what's yours as we wait for the next call?
Working out, playing basketball, achieving goals, accomplishing tasks, smoking weed.
Is this something that you had thought about? Like,
yeah,
these are things that you actually, put your...
The thought about part was from just mental health. Just not really mental health, but just doing stuff that makes me happy, that I like to do. Because you have so many responsibilities, but then sometimes you got to have, some fun time to yourself that you really like to do, and just set a time, set time for yourself.
Yeah.
So that's more so one of the things. Is more so setting time for yourself and doing activities that fulfills me.
I like that. Something that fulfills you. Yeah. All right. You've heard a little bit of me. You've heard from Fillmore. I'm going to get to Ann. I'm going to get to them. But we're going to go back to the phones and hear your secret. 877-955-1061. What's your secret? Hi, you're on Street Soldiers. Your name, where you're calling from, and tell us what keeps you doing right, what keeps you from doing wrong.
My name is Bill. I'm calling from Oakland. I grew up in West Oakland. What keeps me from getting into trouble?
Yeah.
I have this love Esther's eating me and a lady friend. They smoke weed. I had 2 bags of weed. Task force flew up in the parking lot, snatched me out the truck, threw me up against the truck, went through my pockets, found $2,600, which I had to buy a car that day, and took me to Santa Rita, and I spent 7 months in Santa Rita being black with 2 bags of weed. And I had to heat them for 7 months, day and night.
Brother?
Man.
Brother?
What was that? How long ago was that?
Santa Rita.
That was recently?
2 bags a week, 7 months.
That was recently?
With the heat up.
Yeah, he can't hear
That
you.
was great.
He asking how long ago and time was that? Was that a few years ago or recently or what?
Yeah, about 16 years ago. I didn't make sense.
Yeah, that's how weed was like that then. You have never
If
forgot.
get behind me, I'll pull it like something over my car.
Man, sorry to hear that.
You ain't never forgot that experience, have you?
I hit the hiccups every day. I had 3 fights behind the hiccups. They said they couldn't sleep. I was throwing up every day, 3 or 4 times a day from the hiccups because the food was so bad.
Man.
Conversation didn't help. Nothing helped.
Oh, brother.
So I got to do 1,300 push-ups a day.
Ooh.
Man.
I have no choice.
You
I had to
came
keep
out.
the stress on it. It wasn't any but youngsters.
You came out with
Bad
karate
luck.
body.
I like.
Trust to say you are not going back.
Oh, no.
Are you still doing the push-ups is the question, though, brother.
I had to do the push-ups. I had to knock a couple people out.
See, you ain't gonna be alive and free knocking people out doing push-ups.
Flipping like pancakes, and they giving me a problem. I'm going through hell.
All right, stay safe out there.
Yeah, look, man, you know.
Thank you. Y'all have a good evening.
Man, look, you learned your lesson. That's the main thing. You learned your lesson. You are alive and free. Yeah, brother. Happy holidays, man. Thank you. Thank you. You know, some people do have to learn the hard way, unfortunately, right? Some people do have to learn the hard way. But the main thing is that you learn. Man, is that you learn. 877-955-1061.
He said he went to go kick it with a lady friend.
Yeah.
He had 2 bags of tree.
Yeah.
And ended up spending 7 months in Santa Rita.
Yeah.
That's a cold story right there.
Yeah. Exactly. yeah. And see, once you inside, all the rules change. Ain't no rules. Ain't no love in the joint. You know what? I know that. You know, you know that. And that's just Rita. You know.
Right.
Oof, Lord, 877-955-1069. We got some time for you to tell us your secret. Yeah. Tell us your secret. What keeps you doing right? What keeps you from doing wrong? There is a point to be made here because that's why we do this show. We want you to stay alive and free. And real quick, what's yours as the next phone call comes in?
I don't know. I think it just doesn't feel good.
It doesn't feel good. I like that.
I don't know, to risk things. I mean, you know, to jeopardize, I don't know, your freedom, your life.
Yeah.
It's just, and I make it a point to kind of, I don't know, I have all kinds of friends and I don't judge, but I do make it a point to just kind of be with the friends that I feel safe with. And if not, then it's okay to be alone. And I've done both. So that feeling, just knowing that there's too much risk and there's too much, I don't do math that well, but if you like did your calculations, like
the risk reward,
people get caught. And so I just think like it's better, like, let's just say, it's just better it's easier, like, right? It's less stressful. It lessens the stress. I think that's what I don't want in life. Like, I don't need the purse, so I don't need to figure out how to, get this bootlegged purse or whatever, like, I don't need that type of stress in my life.
You heard him 7 months.
That's what I'm saying.
That should convince people.
Well, even like
some people,
like lying or something, like it's just, there's just so much, like I don't want to play that game. I'm not into that.
And let me tell you what don't work with folks who do something to hurt somebody, my bad don't work.
Yeah.
It don't work. Yeah. You know, your apology to the family, they may say, I forgive you, but they don't forget.
Yeah.
And that's on you, and you got to live with that.
Yeah.
You got to live with that. Hi, you're on Street Soldiers. Go right ahead. What's your secret? What keeps you doing right? What keeps you from doing wrong? You there?
Hello?
Hello.
Going once?
Going once. That's right. Twice?
Three times.
All right. 3 times. All right. Give us a call. And got something for you. You think all you people that call, you really gonna get something from us just for being.
You're not gonna get a bootleg purse.
We straight legit here. Everything is legit.
Bootleg
We gotta
purses
be
got
legit.
Miss Ann stressed out. Can't have that.
Lady E, what's your secret? What's your secret? What is your secret before we take this next call?
So I'm going to keep it really simple. I am not willing to pay the price for bad choices. I am not willing to pay that price. It is not worth it to me to lose anything. Life is already challenging enough. And I am not going to contribute to that. It ain't worth it, and I'm not paying for it.
I'm not willing to pay
One
the
of
price.
the things my mother said, she was so funny. She said, now, if you can't figure out what's the right thing to do, and you're not listening to me, you're going to listen to somebody. It will be if it's the warden, you're going to listen to somebody. I mean, you don't need to say anything else to me. I ain't trying to see no warden, okay? Not worth it.
Look, let me tell you something, lady. I didn't want to see the principal. So you know I didn't want to see the warden.
See the counselor?
I didn't want to see my daddy's belt, okay? All of that. We got another one. You there? 877-955-1061. Oh, did I say that right? I'm just
With your belt?
I'm just enthused about the people calling in, sharing their secrets, because that means somebody is going to stay alive and free. Did you remember the movie South Central?
Mm-hmm.
O.G. Bobby Johnson. Yeah. There are some words, that are in movies that, and Mike, we get a call, let me know, that really just hit you. And look, as a couple, in Boys in the Hood, either you don't know, you don't show, that one. But in South Central, he tries to talk his son, O.G. Bobby Johnson tries to talk his son out of killing somebody. And he says to him, son, if you hit a man, if you steal from a man, you can pay him back, right?
Yes.
If you hit him, his wounds will heal, right? But if you kill, there is no coming back from that.
Please turn on your radio.
Life is gone forever.
Last call.
And that's what he did to talk his son out of doing something he'd regret for the rest of his life. Here you go. You're on. Your secret. Thank you. Thank you for wrapping this hour up with us. Go right ahead. What is it you?
Yep. My name is Neil here from Hayward, California. For me, it's the attitude of gratitude, man. Writing down my affirmations and purpose every day. Understanding, staying basically focused on my purpose. And, I was an at-risk youth as well. And, something that's helped me is zooming out from my zip code, not just focused on my zip code or city, or taking that same energy I had as a youngster and now applying it to giving back. And so instead of maybe, causing trouble in my neighborhood or being an at-risk youth and, getting into trouble, is just taking that same energy and understanding how could I give back to my community? How could I make an impact for my city? How could I make this world a better place than I found it, right? So attitude of gratitude and traveling as well. Once you start traveling, you'll see that there's so many beautiful places in this world, so many beautiful experiences that you could be a part of. So there's a lot to live for, and a lot of reasons to do right in that sense.
Yes.
Thank you, man. All right, Alive and Free Radio, hour number 2, our last show of the year. What a wonderful, wonderful first hour. I got a thank all the callers who responded to our holiday street soldier question. What's your secret? We asked. What keeps you doing right? What keeps you from doing wrong? And you're going to have a lot of gift cards to send out. You're going to have a lot of gift cards to send out because they just, as soon as, look, I just said call in. I said call in. And it's called boom, 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 boom. It shows you how much appreciation and love they have for the show. And we have appreciation and love for them. We got something that we're going to show you. We asked our young people the same question that we just asked our listening audience. But before we do that, let's take a minute and just look back for a minute. Is it okay to look back on this year? I want to do that. It has been a tremendous year, a wonderful year. We've had some great shows, some great shows. And you're looking at me like I shouldn't answer. Is it okay to answer this question? Let's just only because this is our last one. We're gonna be gone. The New Year's coming. We'll be back. Gonna take some time off. What show is there a memorable show for you this year? And yeah, anyone that is just, I mean, what look, we do 46, 48 new shows the year. We only off when there's a 3-day weekend for the station pretty much. But I know the one that, lady, and you could jump in too. The Soul, you can do it. Any one that's really memorable for you?
I really think the Freedom Braiders made a really incredible impact on the lives of people who are in the system. They're giving them these skills to braid hair, and then they're using the Alive and Free prescription to help these young people. First, it was the young women, and just this week, they were in the jails working with the barbers. So I mean, it just continues, and I just thought that was really beautiful. Real people doing real work, and you could feel it. You could feel that they cared, that they understood their mission, and that it was really a selfless kind of way of doing it. So for me, that was really impactful. Meeting the Freedom Braiders, so Joanna Hernandez and Tati Hernandez, the fact that the Braiders, they all came in on Zoom to kind of support each other, and then coming into the studio, meeting one of the Braiders who had been released and is now doing her thing. It was just, for me, that was incredible.
Certainly, that shows at the top of my list. Lady E, what about you?
The programs for me that really stood out were the ones that touched and changed people's lives.
Which one was that?
Okay, well, all of them.
All of them. Okay. All of them.
All of them had an impact. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
All of the mental health, the ones recognizing, women, the ones that supported, all of them had a positive and powerful impact on the listeners. So those are my favorite.
I'm also going to single out the show that we did in Women's History Month on the 688. The 688, where those at all women's Black unit finally recognized with the Congressional Gold Medal for their heroic work during World War II. Sorting and getting all that mail out, that monumental task. It was, and then of course the Tyler Perry movie, which, by the way, I was just talking to somebody this weekend, Ann, who was actually served in World War II.
Wow.
And he was talking about Normandy and all of that, and he was talking about service. And I said, well, I'm going to tell you something, you might not know this, but there was this all-women's unit in early war who did the mail. I didn't know anything about that. I said it was all Black. He said, really? why did they get picked? So I had to go through the whole story. You know, Roosevelt and Eleanor Roosevelt and Mary McLeod Bethune convinced them. Well, couldn't anybody else do it? I guess not, because they had women to do it. And you know, I told him about the movie, and he looked it up. He said, "I want to watch this." I'm gonna tell you something else. My mother was one of those 688 women, and he just went. He looked at me like I was, you know, like I was fine. So, and he's a vet. And again, you don't know what you don't know. Yeah. A hidden figure story. Obviously, that show obviously was memorable for me. Let me again, Lady E, you're right. All of them.
I got one, Doc.
Yes, sir.
I think it was this year, so forgive me if it wasn't. But I think it's called the Sojourn Project.
Yes, Sojourn to the Past. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, with Chief Scott and those officers going back, taking the police on a civil rights tour.
That's incredible.
Yes. 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 And how the officers talked about how impacted they were by learning that American history, that's Black history, right? And yes, thank you, sir.
That was deep work. And I have to second Ann. I mean, Joanna Hernandez, she's the bomb. I love that woman. And she's the real deal. And she's part of our family now. And it's great to have. It's always great to have new folks in the family, especially when they do the quality of work that she does and the Freedom Braiders do.
The one we did 2 weeks ago.
Well, hold on, just quickly with the Sojourn Project, that one was impactful for me as well because Jeff Steinberg, who is the founder and the executive director of the project, taught my friends who were in Millbrae, and I just thought that was hilarious. And they said he was the best teacher ever. They said he was the one who made them want to learn. And so for the students to say that, to remember him, you know, some odd years later, and for him to be doing this project, knowing that he's impacting so many lives, both with students and adults. I just love that. So thank you for bringing that up, Malcolm.
One we did earlier this month. 2 weeks ago with the Innocence Project.
Oh, yes.
The Innocence Project and the story of Zavion Johnson, who served 17 years in prison for a crime that he did not commit. And hearing the story of the people from the Innocence Project who took on his case. And what they say in Egypt, let my people go, let my people go, and let this brother go, and you know, got him out of there, and he's been free. We first met him in 2018 when he just got out, and to us to meet him this year again in 2025, and I remember he's been out 7 years. He is alive and free. Remember, that's the goal of the show, and Lady E and Malcolm, I asked him, "Are you bitter?" He said, "No, I can't be. I can't do that. You know, it hurts me if I don't let that go, that bitterness go." And he's just amazing. He is amazing. It was so wonderful, cute when he met his fiance, and he talked about meeting her. The story of him, how he met her by pulling out his card. He said, "I gave her my card, my picture on it." And they're talking about her fried chicken is the best in the world. That was the moment that I will just remember to seeing them side by side in here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to Sacramento and get some of that fried chicken. That's you know me, I'll go anywhere to eat. Yeah, it's been a great year. Yeah. Tremendous year, wonderful year. Just thank the station. You know, and thank the people. Yes. Thank the people. Thank the people. Thank the people. Thank the people.
Well, I think that's like what's so beautiful about Street Soldiers. It's just that it is a real show with real people, and I really do appreciate the callers as well. They're incredibly vulnerable with us, and I think because of that, like they don't know who they're touching and how they're changing other people's lives, and I'm included in that. So I really, really do want to appreciate say thank you to all the callers, to the people in the chat room, to who support and share, because I just think Street Soldiers has some real honest conversation that I really don't hear anywhere else.
You're not gonna find it anywhere.
No, and I need it. I crave it. You know, it's like, where else can you find this? You know, and it's so beautiful to know that there's a place where people can come and know that, like, I guess you know, kind of like where people are doing right, you know, or working on being right, or you know, doing the right thing, to care about community, to care about our people. How do we uplift each other? And I think the discussion of the how, you know, the different ways of how we can do it. So, you know, like one, teaching someone how to braid, Prentice sharing his poetry, and then getting into Pilates, you know, all the different ways. When we have our domestic violence survivors show, you know, they're so vulnerable and sharing their stories, but it just changes lives. And I am incredibly grateful for Street Soldiers for being on air for so many years. For you, Dr. Marshall, leading this movement. It really is a movement. Miss Estelle, you know, always bringing the heart and the spiritual part to it too, calling out all the different moments and knowing like the right words to say in order to just kind of wrap it up and explain what it is. It is beautiful. And Mike handling the boards. There's a lot of buttons over here, people.
Ooh, you just don't know. You don't get to see behind the scenes, but look.
Malcolm, you know, Malcolm always coming in and sharing as well. It's just, there's just so much to it. And it really is a family, and we couldn't do it without all of you.
Whoa, man. Ooh, okay.
Sorry.
The show will and does keep you alive and free.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you
Never
this.
apologize for allowing your heart to speak.
I said it, and I was like, oh.
Thank you.
I felt it. See,
Thank
Miss Estelle's always listening.
So I got a text,
Yes.
and I want to tell you that this listener said he is looking forward to seeing the Slim Black Santa Claus. I had to pass that on. All right. We asked the young people at Alive and Free Omega Boys Club the same question that we asked the callers. Obviously, you know, away from the airwaves, our constant contact is with young people. That's what we do. We've done that for, God, almost 39 years now, right? And our job, in fact, basically what we say to you on the air on Street Soldiers is what we say to the young people at the club. So we asked them the same question. What was their secret? What was their secret? What keeps them doing right? What keeps them from doing wrong? And let's listen to them. Let's hear what they had to say. It's fascinating to hear young people talk about it. And what's your secret? What keeps you doing right? What keeps you, put the phone away, we don't do phones in class. What keeps you from doing wrong?
I think what keeps me from doing wrong is just perseverance and ultimately seeing, I think Tristan was saying that earlier, like how the world already perceives me and view me. I think it's better for the individual when you go outside of that box that society puts you in. It makes life so much more interesting. You open doors for yourself, but you always give yourself something new to look forward to. You never know what your next year might be like, and that's something I've been enjoying since I kind of figured that out, just for myself. But
That's your secret. Yeah. Is it working?
I mean, sometimes I'm always telling myself, like, I think another thing is just always positively affirming something for yourself. You may not have it now, but you could get it later on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we look at stuff we don't have and we get so down about it, but in 2 years you might have it. In 3 you might have it bigger. You know what I'm saying? It might never look the same. one time. So I think that's something that always gets me as well. I've been accomplishing goals left and right since I moved out of my mom's house.
Okay.
And those goals that I've been accomplishing always propel me to want to accomplish more. So finding that stability in the self-preservation, I think really locks me in.
So far that has been helping you continue to do right and not do wrong.
For sure.
Well, good. You know how I know? Because you ain't in jail.
At all.
So far so good.
What keeps me doing right is I really prioritize my family, and my family background isn't something that I'm really proud of, and they just motivate me to accomplish the things that we never had together. And what keeps me from doing wrong is the fact that I am the eldest out of all of my siblings, and even my cousins, and they all look up to me. And then whenever I visit them and I notice that they're just not doing well in life, like I realize that they copy what others do, and so I just find myself always trying to do good for them, for us as a whole, because to be honest, it's the saddest thing to see someone that you care about just fall out of line. So that reminder always keeps me from never doing wrong.
Is it working?
It works a lot, yes.
So far so good.
All right.
What keeps you doing right? What
Pretty
keeps
simple.
you from doing wrong?
I was just taught at a very young age not to do anything wrong. Excuse me. And I'm the youngest out of 6 siblings, so I learned from them basically.
All right. I got a question.
What's your question?
So you were taught that way. A lot of people are taught that way, but they don't. You know, you hear parents say, you wasn't raised like that, and they doing it anyway. What keeps you honoring what you were taught?
Same as you, I don't want to go to jail. I want to be stuck in a box.
I understand that, brother.
I love my freedom.
Love your freedom. I like that better. I love my freedom. All right? Tell the family.
What keeps me from doing right is
What keeps you doing right?
What keeps me doing right?
And what keeps you from doing wrong? Same question, different way.
I would say I have been given like a lot of opportunities that like my grandparents like weren't given. So like I just like keep that as a reminder to myself to like always just like work hard. And what keeps me from doing wrong? I would say like God.
God.
Yeah.
Okay. So when temptation comes, is that what you call on?
I just like pray.
Do you get tempted?
Like yeah, I think everyone does.
I like that.
I just like try to keep God at the center.
Okay. Thank you. Share your secrets.
Okay, I guess something that helps me keep doing right, or like if I steer off that path to come right back to that path, is I guess just remembering, it's like so cliche, but genuinely we only have one life to live. Also, I was born very fortunate, you know, no diseases or anything. Like there's not much that I don't have. You know what I mean? I feel like I grew up fortunate enough, maybe not perfect, maybe not rich, maybe didn't get to experience everything I wanted to, maybe wasn't the happiest, but I received so much just for existing, and I would like to value that, because not a lot of people are dealt with the same cards, and I feel like I'm doing a disservice to myself and to them if I just kind of have the ability to do so, know I can do so, and actively choose not to. So I try, and it's okay, you're gonna mess up, and I mess up all the time, but having that in the back of your head is great to ground you and bring you back. And you just keep going. Even when you mess up, you don't feel scared to come back, you just keep going. Yeah, that's pretty much like answers to both, I would say. Yeah.
Is it working?
It works, it really does work. Sometimes I feel like it's not working, but even in those moments where I feel like it's not working, like you're talking to yourself, you're actively, you see that there's a problem, that's the first step, and as long as you've identified that there's a problem and you can feel that something's not working, you can fix it. And if you're actively fixing it, I feel like it's working. So I'm gonna keep that philosophy, keep it going for the rest of my life. And also, if I have kids or anything like that, I hope it reflects to them as well and they live life that way as well. So, yeah.
And if you've not done right in the past and has done wrong in the past, I ain't talking about the past. I want to talk about the future. And I know guys that have spent 15 years in prison. Figured they have learned their lesson, got out, and so obviously they ain't learned nothing, right? They just, one of the things I say, people in jail just do time, they don't change. Doing right will keep you from doing wrong, which means I ain't got to worry about it.
Let's see, what keeps me doing right and what keeps me from doing wrong. That reminds me of something my dad just told me. He said, you know, that God is always watching, always listening. That's true. And you know how, you know, there's certain things you wouldn't do in front of, you know, certain people. Like you wouldn't curse in front of a child. You wouldn't say something in front of your mom. So he put that in perspective for me. He said, so why would you do that in front of God? So, you know, when I catch myself about to do something wrong, I think about that. I'm like, man, like, you know, do I have respect for God? You know. So I'm like, all right. We put that in perspective, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. So that's something that keeps me from doing wrong and keep me doing right. Thank you, brother.
I go way back to like 10 years old. I used to be a tagger doing the hip hop dancing and the hip hop rap. That's why I met Jack when I was in juvenile. Jack and Dr. Marshall kind of like them was my father figures when I was growing up. I had a grandmother, but I was like one. I had all his brothers who went out to prison. Like I told the brother earlier, this was my teacher in high school. Dr. Marshall was my teacher. Jack was the basketball coach. But in the back of my mind, I would never fight a black person. I don't play with guns or anything like that. I'm a pro-black person. So in the back of my mind, I always keep this thing in my mind that says, I don't want to let Jack Jackwood, I don't want to let Dr. Marshall down. Why? Because I plan on coming back here and being able to present myself to the Omega Boys Club. So when I say my prayers at night, when I say my prayers, I always include Dr. Marshall and Jack Jock in my prayers, because they're the reason why I'm still here today. Now it may sound funny, but when I was coming up as a teen, I don't make it to 46 without these two people. Right? Jack took me by his wing, and he made sure that I'm here today. So he's responsible, these people are responsible for me living and being here still. So in the back of my brain, always, why am I here? Why am I here? Because I know these people will always care for me. So I'll never throw that away. So they're like family for me, but that's how it is for me. God, I believe in God. I was raised in the church. I was the one reciting Bible hymns and all that. Every Sunday, my grandmother couldn't go. She sent me and my sister. So I've always been a child of God. I'm out of state going to church. I've been to church in Dallas. I've been to church in Orlando. I've been to church in several different states. I always go to church no matter what city I'm in. I'm God's people. Always been God's people. I go through anything I'm going through, no matter how high I get, no matter how low I get. God is always with me. So for me, I don't want to let these two people down, because it'd be like an embarrassment to my life if they looked out for me when I was younger. So that's what it is for me. Before that mistake happens, I think like that, you know, I ain't gonna be able to see Jack again. I won't be able to see Dr. Marshall again. And like they say, what you know, that's what you owe. So this, like I said to the brother earlier, this used to be a very serious place. It's still serious. It used to be an all-girl class. It was an all-boys class. Right? These classes is more serious than what you see right now. But these classes, and Dr. Marshall and Jack is the reason why I'm still living today. And lastly, I want to say this. I was born and raised in the Fillmore neighborhood in San Francisco. So when I was coming up, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22, 21, all the way to like 25, I was seeing my friends die all the time. I was going to funerals at 16, 17, 18. I was going to all them funerals. I went to a lot of funerals between 16 and 25. So I represent a lot of people that are dead already. So that's another reason why I try my best and do my best in life because I represent a lot of my people from my neighborhood. They're dead.
That's right.
So that's another reason why I try my best and do my best and don't slip. You know, like she said, stop myself when I, you know, when you hit that part, be able to stop myself. Why? Because I know I represent a lot of black people that's not here today. A lot of Fillmore brothers, they're dead. I mean, really dead. So I represent them that are not here because they're not here. So that's what it is for me.
What keeps me from doing right? Honestly, my family, my mom has always put me in check. Even when I don't realize I'm being put out of place, like messing up, like talking back, or like doing something I think is right but it's wrong. But like I said, my family is what keeps me in check, and what keeps me from doing wrong, because my mom has installed like being on my best behavior, even if I try to do something wrong, which I don't do. Okay. My body wouldn't let me do that because I've been taught at a young age to act right. And yeah.
You know, the worst thing is saying somebody when you do wrong.
What?
My bad, and expect it to mean something. I don't care what the hell they say. You know, God forgive me. Hell no, it's not. That would be like, I don't want to say that to nobody. I ain't got to say that to nobody.
Oh my gosh, why are shields for no reason? That's
You got a secret.
Because I got a secret, huh? Alright, y'all. So, what keeps me doing right is the fear of having a death and not from natural cause. And what keeps me from doing wrong is because I want to live. Like, you feel me? I'm really from the hood, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. And I didn't experience a lot of situations that made me realize that's not where I want to be. Like, you know, yeah, just too much. Too much. And I know I got a bigger picture outside of that. And yeah, like, that's it. Yeah.
You know, one day I want to hear a little bit more about that too much.
What keeps me from doing right is honestly like motivation from my family. I also grew up in the Fillmore area, so I just don't let the wrong people influence me.
Right.
I know what I want for myself, and I know what I want my future to look like. My mom isn't working in the medical field, and I want my life to look like hers. So it's honestly just like I know what I want for myself. What keeps me from doing wrong? My parents. They don't play that, and I don't touch the waters. So.
I love, wait, I love that. Let's say that. They don't play that. They don't play that. And you don't touch it?
No.
That's the kind of parent I like.
Keeps me doing right, keeps me from doing wrong. One day you're here, next day you can be gone. I've seen it too many times before, with my own eyes. I've experienced it with close family members. Lost my grandmother, 2023, unexpectedly. She was 50 years old. She was in her 50s, early 50s. And I have my great grandmother. She's 89 now. 89. Stage 3 breast cancer. Had breast cancer surgery. So everybody in the family is kind of expecting her. You know, it's crazy to say, but it's the reality. Everyone's expecting great grandma to, be the one to pass soon. I get a call on September 2nd, the day of my sister's birthday, my little sister, saying that my grandmother passed away. And it tore a hole in my entire being. One person that really kept me together. I grew up rough. I know what it feels like to not have anything. I've had to fight to be who I am today. Every day I fight to be who I am today, because no one understands me. And I've had to learn how to accept that and be okay with that. So what keeps me doing right, one, my newly found relationship with God, and my grandmother, living in my grandmother's remembrance every day. And what keeps me from doing wrong, knowing that one day you're here, next day you're gone. Appreciate life to the fullest, and everybody in it.
Let me tell you something about church. Grandmothers, man. Look, grandmothers. My grandmothers are special. I mean, and not that mama ain't special. But grandmothers, hey, grandmothers be like when I needed to get away from home, go grandma's house. Right? Grandma, you walk in there, you ain't even hungry. Baby, you want some? You go to the bathroom, I ain't hungry, grandma. You come out here. Grandma, look, grandma. So I understand how you feel about your grandmother, man. I do. My grandmother. See, some people I don't know if they're in heaven. I know what mine is. I know you know what yours is. Jermaine King. A glimpse at the young people at Alive and Free Omega Boys Club answering the question, what's your secret? What keeps you doing right? What keeps you from doing wrong? And Lady E, that's why we exist. That's the essence of why we exist, is to keep them alive and free, move them on with their life, and again, I want to thank them for, because this is a new group pretty much. They they got to get used to us asking these, I call them deep water questions, and I want to thank them all for responding. They have gelled quickly into a little supportive family, and so great to have them. So great to have them. Lady, any thoughts on their responses that you want to add?
Well, I saw them, heard them, and it's always wonderful to hear that they have had an opportunity to think,
Yep.
to recognize that they have been doing right, to see that they have been doing right, and to understand and discover the reason. Because sometimes you just do right and you don't think about it. Or you're doing wrong and you don't think about it.
And you don't think about it.
Then you stop doing wrong and you don't, but to get some clarity, to get your own personal formula for your way of making the best choices for your life is important. And that question allowed them to do that. And their willingness and ability to respond only reinforced what they're doing so that they continue doing it.
Gonna be great working with them. As we move into the next year, got a bunch of, spring is wonderful. All the topics we talk about, and of course the college prep class is coming up. Lady E, you're gonna get to work with them in that setting also. But this is the last show for 2025, and what a wonderful way to wrap up. So want to say to everybody, of course, have safe. Number one is safe and happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. Let's put it all out there for everybody.
Festivus.
Yep.
You know that joke.
Yep.
Is that Jerry Seinfeld? I need to say that every year, TV, those who watch TV, see the highlights, see the year in review.
Yeah.
You get to see so many things that's happened over the last 12 months. But we don't really think about the fact that we were here to see and experience all the things that happened during the last year. So just to take a moment of gratitude, is it after 10 o'clock?
No, you're good. You're good.
A moment of gratitude for the journey that we have been given, the opportunities that we have been given, the rough times that we have made it through, the opportunity to move into another year. Some just taking for granted that it's coming, others really grateful that it's coming and they're getting an opportunity to see it. So to, as was said earlier, be safe, be conscious, be grateful, and come in not only with celebrating, but making some conscious choices to make a difference in your life. Make it better than you did before. Be even more grateful. Be even more conscious. Be even more purposeful to stay alive, free, and bring others along with you. Have a wonderful holiday and a blessed and happy, protected New Year.
You said it. That's it. See you in 2026, us free soldiers. Stay alive and free. Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Night.